Welcome to the live. Today is August 7th. It is a Wednesday, August 7th, 2024, and you are watching live with LWL, Lindsay with Love. Welcome to the chat. I am going to, as always, give it a minute to allow people into the live stream on TikTok and YouTube as well. Good morning, Mallory. Welcome back, my friend. Victoria's in the house. Carson Paul, welcome to the chat. Good morning, everybody. We are live and back in action on a Wednesday. You guys, we are woo-weighing it up again today. Yesterday was great conversation. Today I'm going to ask you for a little bit more help. I know I talked a lot yesterday. I was excited to be back with my friends. I felt like I missed you guys so much. Mallory, hey girl, hey. Botox Barbie is in the chat, glowing. I have the best lighting in this hotel room. Like if I could take this lighting, bottle it up, and bring it home with me in my suitcase, and that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Thank you for the likes. Hello, Lee. Good morning, Botox Barbie. Good morning, Victoria. Thank you guys for the likes. Hit the like button a few times for me if you will, just so we can tell TikTok, hey, we're popping off this morning. Let's bring some people into the chat. Whoa. Okay, first and foremost, once again, Wu Wei, please help me today. Please help me. We're going to talk about all things spirituality this morning. Yesterday, I shared the first part of my new energy integration and a potential quantum jump, time traveling. I'm not really sure. We were trying to figure it out. We'll talk about it a little bit more again, quick recap. And then I'd like to go into the second part of the story that happened the same day. I broke it down into 3 parts just because I think it's easier to kind of see like why I was so like, what is happening? What is happening to me right now on my spiritual journey? But I am integrated and life is good. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate your help. Welcome to the chat. S. Taylor, well, you caught my attention. Love the topic. Botox Barbie, well, welcome in. If you have questions around your spirituality, manifesting, using your energy, right? We work, if you're hanging out with me long enough, you know that you first work on the energetic plane and then you work on the physical plane. And so we'll talk about kind of how to use your energy. I had a great conversation with a friend. We were talking about confirmation from God, source, universe, creator, people in our external environment. So we'll talk about that today a little bit. But if you have questions, please, by all means, ask away. Ask away. Hello, Ariel. Hello, Jazzy. Welcome to the chat. All right, you guys. So yesterday, hello, Spiritual Guidance 5555. I love that. I love that. Olga, welcome to the chat. If you guys rode the energetic wave yesterday, how did it go? Mallory, thank you for the lightning bolts. Were you on the wave? I was sort of on the wave. I'm not going to lie. I'm never going to lie, right? First and foremost, because I took an oath with my angels that I don't lie. Transparency is key when it comes to the spiritual journey. Hello, Brooklyn. Welcome to the chat. And I also believe from a spiritual perspective, somebody kind of has to be the one to say what happened to them, even if it makes them sound a little wild or crazy or whatever, because if not, then there might be tons of people out there in the world being like, what's happening to me? Why is this happening to me? And they feel alone or they feel confused or whatever. So here I am being the messenger every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, I'm doing well, Brooklyn. How are you? Crispy is in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing great, you guys. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. My voice is right here. Now, I want it to be down here, but energetically, it's been strange because, good morning, Bex. Bex, I just, about an hour ago, maybe 30 minutes, emailed you your report, your soul's purpose report. I can't wait for you to read it. Oh, it was so good to read your energy. You are so powerful. You are so powerful. Like, I had to decide which energies to combine in which way because you have so many powerful energies in your chart. Yeah, I know. Yay is right. I felt very happy. I was like, yay, another one gets sent out. I get to help more people. Botox Barbie, if you're interested in your soul's purpose report, you can click the link in my bio and it's like the second or third link. It says your soul's purpose report. So it's like discover why you came here, something like that. And I'm looking at your astrology and the strongest planets in your chart and then intuitively reading you from your highest expression. Good morning, Allie. It's been a minute since I've seen your pretty face in the chat, so welcome back. Catherine's in the house. My OGs are here. My new friends are here. I love it. Whoever is watching on YouTube, Mallory, if it's you, thank you. And if it's not, hello, YouTube. Hello. I don't forget that I have YouTube happening. TikTok is the place most people hang out. So Let's dive into it today. You're a Scorpio, so it's always a fun reading. Well, it's not just about your sun sign, right? And in fact, it's quite interesting. Many people actually have an overall energetic tone of their entire chart that is different than their sun sign. For me, mine is different. I'm a Pisces sun, but the overall tone of my entire energy is actually Cancerian. And it's when you're looking at your strongest kind of cardinal fixed, sorry, oh my gosh, I'm blinking, cardinal fixed immutable, and then when you're also looking at your elements, so your modalities and your elements. Hello, friends. You guys are so cute. I love it. Okay, so yesterday we talked a little bit about what did we talk about yesterday? You guys know I'm just kidding. I'm kind of blanking, but not really. We talked yesterday about how I think I time traveled. If you missed that episode, go check it out on YouTube at I Am Lindsay with Love. Oh my goodness, Allie. Yeah. Kids in school equals like sickness, I feel like. Like there's always something going around, right? It's just how kids are. Hello, Zanab. Welcome to the chat. Or Zane B. Hello, Darlene Bentley. Welcome to the chat. Granny GB. Welcome to the chat. So we talked about how I think I time traveled. I spent 8 minutes or so, I thought, in a meditation. Precisely, I know 8 minutes because I looked at my phone beforehand and I looked after, and it was 1:31 and then it was 1:39. Back to school is a giant petri dish. Yeah, I think so, right? But it builds up the immunity and all that. So, or so they say, right? We talked about how I saw somebody at the beginning of my meditation walking a very specific way, a man with a long ponytail next to a woman with a red shirt, maroonish colored shirt. I thought that was quite interesting to see a man with such a long ponytail. And then when I came out of my meditation 8 minutes later, the same people were in the exact same spot, walking the exact same way. Now, we could assume that logically they had to go back and get something from their car, and it just so happened that they're right in the exact same spot, in the exact same order, going the exact same way 8 minutes later. That's possible. It really is. But I feel like it was a little bit bigger than that. Specifically because I have a 2 to make it true, which I'm going to share with you tomorrow. So please come back tomorrow for the rest of the story. Allie, I'm loving the spa atmosphere. You look so comfy, cozy. Well, I'm in New York City. My little dog, you can't even really tell, but she's right there where the pillow dents in. She sleeps on the pillows. She's chilling. Today is the last day that my man has to work. It's his big board meeting for the day. And by the evening, we are free. And tomorrow morning, we're going to go exploring the city and get some steps in. I have been in this hotel room now for 3 days. I don't even feel bad about it. I am like hermit mode Lindsay, getting my work done, being productive, and living my best life. So thank you. Yes, Botox Barbie, I love New York as well. I was wondering yesterday about my energy in New York because I always come here feeling so good. As soon as I step off the plane, it's like I feel alive, I feel vibrant, I feel extra creative, I feel optimistic, I feel enthusiastic, I feel abundant, I feel joyful. Literally all of the energy, like the most high vibrational energy. I feel oddly like at home in New York. Although I've never lived here, I've visited enough times, but I feel oddly at home. And I went to check my astrocartography yesterday and I saw my Jupiter MC line runs right through New York City. So I was like, well, there you have it, folks. Like that makes perfect sense. And yeah, I love the buzz of the city. I feel more creative and empowered here than I have ever anywhere that I visited. And I'm not super well traveled, but like I've traveled to enough cultures. Like I've been to Europe, I've been to the Philippines, I've been to Japan, to Tokyo, which was a cool city as well, but it still didn't have the same vibe as New York. So yeah, I really love it here. Hazy Galaxy, I like that name, 56666. Welcome to the chat. So today I'd like to talk to you about something I experienced that took me to what I feel like is, Allie, when are you going? Jojo, welcome to the chat. Jason, welcome to the chat. I feel like this experience that I had in my meditation 2 weekends ago while I was at the pool took me to a higher frequency, one where I'm even more aware, more connected, more understanding. Once again, you guys, we talked yesterday about the experience I had, which was releasing every single limiting belief and fear from my body. My guides had me meditate very quickly. It was a very fast download. It was a very fast energy integration. And I feel lighter in my body, physically, from a weight perspective, lighter. When I was talking about my heart energy, speaking from my heart, it feels very simple to be right here. Even when I go lower, it's lower now, but it still feels the same energetically, meaning it's not a struggle to do that. And Japan, yeah, it was super cool. Japan was super cool. It was Tokyo was like one of the wild. The amount of people, to just see so many people in one place and interacting politely was wild. I was like, whoa, and so clean. Anyway, super cool, super cool. Cool experience. So the second part of the energy integration, I released all of my fears. I released my limiting beliefs. I asked Source, God, Universe, Creator, my guides, I was like, is this super narcissistic of me? Is this an ego thing? Am I ego tripping right now in this meditation where I'm releasing the walls? I'm releasing the resistance. Is this an ego trip? Or is this my soul truly leading now, fully leading, out of love, out of compassion, out of empathy for others? And my guides asked me the question back, as I do, and we talked about this yesterday, but I'm just recapping a little bit. My guides asked me the question back, as I do with my clients, well, what do you think? What is your intuitive thoughts on that? And intuitively, I was like, I believe that I'm releasing my resistance. I believe that I'm stepping into a higher frequency. And my guides were like, when you basically give your soul to the collective, and if you stay on this path of service to others, recognize that this is not an ego trip. Recognize that you have, in fact, transcended into a new frequency. And so that was really empowering and insightful and spectacular. I don't know what other word to use besides spectacular, because it was so cool. Earth Angel, welcome back to the chat. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Emily R is in the house. Welcome to the chat, Emily. So the next part of the integration happened very quickly. Seconds later, after I came out of my meditation, I jotted down how I saw the time traveler, or maybe I time traveled, or maybe my other thought was, I didn't even think to say this yesterday, but my other thought was, are these people that are walking by NPCs in my reality? And not to discount other people walking through. I just saw a glimmer, like a light shimmer. People, what do they call them? Angel lights. That's what somebody told me. Am I living like an NPC where I was just adjusting my reality really quickly? So they were like players in my matrix, in my game, but just there kind of as filler? I don't know. I would like to think no, but I also think that people that are sleeping, maybe yes. I don't know. Anyway, so that happened. And then I got to experience myself personally projecting my energy onto somebody else. Typically, you know when somebody's projecting onto you. Typically, if you're aware enough, you know. But to experience you projecting onto somebody else and then being aware of it and then recognizing that perhaps it's a self-sabotage and a universal test, a very fast one right after I switched out of my fear, any last energies of fear or limiting beliefs. Yeah, Allie, you're going to have to go check out my episode yesterday where I shared like the whole rundown of the story, because it was wild. Like, I don't know. I still don't necessarily have an explanation for it. I think some people said maybe quantum jump. I don't know. I'm not going to try to like wrap my head around it, because I don't know if that's necessarily a super important part of the story, but it was a cool experience nonetheless. So I was sitting at the pool. I'd released all of these fears. I just got done with this meditation around I no longer experience limiting beliefs, or if I do come across a limiting belief that I recognize within myself, it's going to be easy for me moving forward to drop it, let it go. I can be seen for who I am, and it's safe and it's secure and it's okay, and I can be confident with who I am and all these things, right? And no sooner does that all happen than I get the test. And there's a gorgeous, gorgeous girl across the way from me at the pool. And I drop into this weird comparison moment, which oddly enough hasn't I haven't experienced in quite some time. So I was like, this is so weird. I just got done with all of this, and now here I am, like, comparing myself with this woman who I have no idea who she is. I've never talked to her in my life. She was very beautiful, very beautiful. And I started to get like a little bit anxious, and I was like, what is, and I was still in like a very high vibrational state, very aware. And I was like, what is actually happening in this moment right now? And my guides were like, perhaps you're projecting. Perhaps you are projecting your beauty. Now, I'm not talking my physical beauty, you guys, by the way, that's very like mundane. I'm talking like from the soul. I'm projecting my soul's qualities onto her, whether they're real or not. I would like to think yes, of course, we all have really powerful, beautiful souls. And then I'm self-sabotaging myself and saying, she's this really beautiful, radiant soul, and I'm getting jealous. But in fact, wild experience, I'm projecting my energy onto her. It's ricocheting back to me. And then it's almost like you're jealous of your own energy. Do you guys, this is like, it was really a wild experience. So I was like, holy cow. And they're like, and that is exactly self-sabotage. That is the precise example of self-sabotage. And I was like, whoa. I have chills just telling me, my whole body's in chills right now. And yes, of course, you can ask anything as long as it involves manifesting spirituality, your energy. Keep it very respectful in the chat, please. So Ginger Snaps is in the house. Neptune, I'll get to your question in a second. So I had this profound awareness moment of me projecting the energy that I have been working on for 6 years now, 5.5 years, onto another person, falling into comparison mode, which pushed me into a moment of jealousy, which, by the way, I haven't experienced jealousy in so long that I was like, whoa, we're not doing this. Like, no. And so then I was like, I'm out of this. I'm releasing myself out of this. And I started to ask the guides, I said, we just went through this entire meditation of releasing my fears, releasing my resistance. Why, if we just did that, am I experiencing jealousy right now? And they were like, you're projecting your soul onto her. I was like dumbfounded. Is that the word? I think I was like, wow. It was very profound. Does it resonate with you guys? Could you see how that could happen? You see somebody, and you know, oftentimes, because we are our own worst critics, I believe, we always think that somebody else can do something better than us, faster than us, easier than us. It comes to them more naturally, all of these things, right? But in reality, what we see in others lives inside of us. Anytime you see beauty inside of somebody, it lives inside of you. If you see somebody that's a little bit sassy, it lives inside of you. And that's okay. Because what happens is we heal at the beginning of the journey when we wake up, and then we become full of self-love. We accept all parts of us, recognizing sometimes I can be personally a little sassy. Sometimes I can slip into a low vibration and be a little bratty. I try my best to snap out, to move out, but sometimes, because I am a human spiritual being, yes, I still have those moments. Are they few and far between? Of course, right? Of course. So yeah, it was quite an interesting experience. What do you guys think of it? Yeah, I had no words too for the moment. I was like, whoa. That's why I said to my guides, I'm like, come on, we just did this. Like, we literally just worked on this. And then I was like, oh, it's a test. It was a really fast test. They wanted to make sure I'd integrated. By the way, the energy was moving extremely fast and extremely strong. And they wanted to make sure I'd integrated. And I was like, I thought I did. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then that happened right after. But when I say that whole experience with me projecting lasted maybe 2 minutes, if that, it was so quick. It was so like, become aware that you're projecting your energy, become aware that you're comparing yourself to your own energy, become aware that this is a form of your own specific Lindsay's personal self-sabotage, and release yourself from it right now. And I was like, okay, I'll let it go. Now, do I still believe that that woman was a beautiful soul inside and out? Yes, of course. But recognizing that I don't need to project my energy onto others. All right, let's get to the comments. So Neptune asks, how did I reach my potential? Can we know? Yeah, I won't share my entire story because many people that are listening have already heard it. But ultimately, I awoke in 2019. I experienced Kundalini rising very quickly thereafter. When I woke up, I took an oath with my guides and my angels that said, I will tell the truth and I will help share spirituality with people, basically. I didn't step into that full power right away. There was a lot of learning and lessons and energy integration I had to do on my own. From there, I started following my intuition more, listening to my heart's desires, becoming more confident, working on my energy. And then my dad got really sick with cancer. I stopped an entire business that I was working on after I finally quit my job to work on my business in the corporate world. I stopped that whole business to focus on healing my dad, which I don't want to say I didn't succeed at, because I think there's soul contracts, and when it's time for your body to transition, I think it's time, or your energy. I would say that even if somebody is transitioning and in that process, I think energy healing will still help the soul. It will still help. Even if the end result is the transition, the soul will still help feel a little bit better, and it might make it easier. So I focused on that. And then I had a car accident. I thought I was going to die. I met an angel who helped me through. I had a traumatic heart chakra opening. My Kundalini started rising in a more energetic flow. I created the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. If you're interested in aligning your energy and connecting to your full potential, that course is in my bio, in the link in my bio. And you can use code POWER for 15% off. It's self-paced, and I take you through healing all of your chakras. I did that for myself, and then my clairaudient capabilities kicked in. And since around 2021, I've been helping people around the world heal themselves, experience self-awareness, and tap into their full potential. So that's a very quick, quick story. But ultimately, it is working on your energy every single day, recognizing that you are very powerful, recognizing that you came here worthy and deserving and abundant, and you were excited. You weren't coming here to suffer. A lot of internal work on self-worth, confidence, inner security, value that doesn't equal the money you bring into your home. Value because your energy is here on this earth at this time. Two separate things. Two very separate things. So lots of work, lots of work. But not hard work, consistent work, right? I don't even want to call it work. Consistent activity, consistent effort on training my energy. M says, I'd like to know how I can manifest if my chart ruler is Virgo. We've got Ascendant Virgo, which means you've got Leo likely in your 12th house. And we're right in the middle, you guys, of the new moon in Leo, August 4th, and Lionsgate tomorrow, August 8th. So if this resonates for you, I'd find where Leo is in your chart and start writing out some affirmations around what that house involves. So for you, Leo in the 12th is all about, the 12th house is like dreams, big imagination, mysteries. Pippi, thank you. Spirituality. Pippi, thank you. Hey, quiet. Thank you. No problem. The doors are so noisy here, and we're next to kind of like we're at the end of the hallway. A couple doors down is a service door, so they're coming in and out with room service carts and whatever else that they're delivering to our floor. And the doors slam so loud, so heavy, and she barks every single time. And I'm like, shh, thank you for telling mommy, you're so smart. So focusing in on, oh, Kira, I just saw your comment on how pretty I look. Thank you, you're so sweet. You're so sweet to me. So I would focus in on then your dreams and your wishes, and really stepping into your power to fulfill your dreams. Your soul, you don't have dreams in your heart that you can't fulfill. I promise you. So anything that you're dreaming for your life is yours for the taking, assuming you align your thoughts, your speech, and your actions and your emotions, and do that inner work. Allie says, I have no words. Like, I literally have to sit on that one. That's how I felt, Allie. I was like, what is happening in my life? But also, it was a very profound experience. I have, in March of this year, I experienced somebody projecting onto me very harshly and quickly. And I was like, wow, I've never actually really been aware of somebody else's projection toward me. And I was like, that's kind of a cool experience. I mean, it wasn't nice, it wasn't a good feeling, but it was like, at least I can understand how it works now. But then for me to experience me projecting onto somebody else, even though the projection was a beautiful projection, what it did was actually mess with my own energy, a self-sabotaging, jealous energy, which was really wild to experience. So I was like, wow, I'm projecting tons of powerful, beautiful energy to this person. And in return, I'm giving myself jealous, insecure vibes. We're not doing that anymore. Thank you for telling me. Elle, good morning, fam. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday morning. We are. Thank you for joining us. Mallory says, I resonate with that. I always ask myself, what WH, what the heck is that? I don't know. I think actually I've had that my entire life, but I've self-sabotaged myself because of it, if that makes sense. I love hearing that. Yeah, of course. So you guys know at the beginning of my journey, before I woke up, I suffered. When I say I suffered, I will say I caused my own suffering big time when it came to jealousy and insecurities around who I was. I didn't feel worthy enough to be in the restaurants I was I didn't feel cool enough to be riding around downtown LA with my partner in his really expensive sports car. I didn't feel worthy enough to step into certain shopping stores. I didn't feel pretty enough in the outfits I was wearing out. Like, it was just like a constant insecurity. To walk around in that feeling was so exhausting. So, because then I was like, fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it. But fake it till you make it doesn't ever actually work, because there's always an underlying insecurity. Have I made it? When will I make it? How will I know I made it? Am I actually even good enough to make it, or I'm just going to keep faking it, right? And so you're standing in this inauthentic energy, attempting to be something that you actually are, you just don't resonate with yet. And so when I say I know that feeling, I know that feeling. And I know and when I released it from myself and stood in who I was, which by the way only happened when I aligned my energy after my car accident, all of that, like it was happening a little bit, but it really happened when I stepped into who I am. Lindsay, energy healer. Lindsay, energy artist. Lindsay, astrologer. Lindsay, I don't want to say the word psychic, but kind of psychic. Lindsay, someone who empowers others and shares her heart. Not cool girl Lindsay who has to wear XYZ and look XYZ type of way to go into whatever restaurant, right? I get it. Like, I literally get it. So permission granted, you guys, to work on yourselves, clear your chakra system so you can actually get out of that funk, because it's an awful place to live. And when you step on the other side of it, it was the most refreshing thing. I was like, holy people walk around this happy, this confident, this light, this secure. People walk through doors just like, hey, I'm meant to be here. And I experienced that when I started to. That was an integration too, because I was like, holy cow, this is crazy. I didn't know people were actually like this confident. And it's real. It actually is real. So I was like, okay, now this feels good. Now it feels good. Welcome to the chat. Neptune, thank you. Yeah, I've shared my story before. I don't know if I recorded it to a YouTube video, but I'll try to find it. And if I can find it, I'll let you guys know tomorrow which YouTube video. Yeah, Victoria, she's a travel girl. She's more well-traveled, I swear, than some people. It's just like wild. She's so cute. She's so little, right? We just put her in the plane, and because she's cute, she gets away with like everything. Like, if she barks, she doesn't get in trouble because she's cute. We got when we went to the airport on Monday morning, excuse me, we were in the line to check her in. We have to pay, right? So she travels with us. We pay, I think it's like $95 a ticket. And so we have to always go to the gate and check her in, and they have to look at her, make sure her luggage, her case fits under the seat, blah, 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 blah. We had 2 bags we wanted to check in. And the lady was like, your dog is so cute. She was just staring at her. You know, she has pigtails now. She has little clips, pigtail braids with little bows down here. I'll grab her at the end if you guys want to show you. She's a little disheveled looking now because she's been traveling, but the lady's just like so enamored by her. And we're like, yeah, we'd like to check 2 bags. You know, it's like $30 to check each bag. And then she goes, you know what? Don't worry about paying for your bags. Have a great flight. And I was like, go girl. I was like telling her, I was like, you're so pretty. You got us some free bags. Thank you. Your daughter started school today. Kids are already going back to school. That's wild. Mallory, I'm violently aware of other projections. Oh, geez. Shield your energy, my friend, right? Botox Barbie, would I suggest soul's purpose or birth chart option? You have Botox Barbie, it depends. If you are just more curious about your soul and like what you came here to do, your soul's purpose. If you want to know everything about your birth chart, every single potential negative energy, every single love, business, career, and life challenges, your overall tone of your chart, your planetary placements, your aspects, the soul's purpose is also included in that report. So whichever one, right? So the Your Soul's Purpose, you either get separate as a separate report or it's included inside of the birth chart analysis report. It's up to you. Personally, I would just go for the whole thing because I think what's going to happen is you're going to get excited about Your Soul's Purpose report and then you're going to want to know more. And of course, if anyone's purchased Your Soul's Purpose, when they purchase, I do give them a discount code to receive if they do want to go for the full-on report. But I would just go for it. But that's my energy, right? I'm like, I want to know it all. I want to know it all. Thank you, Mallory. Thank you for sharing the live. Karina, welcome to the chat, and thank you for the follow, my friend. Bax, yes, I want to see your pup. Okay. Yes, I hope your daughter has a great first day of school. I can't believe it. Judah, welcome back to the chat. It's nice to see you last night. Botox Barbie says perfect. Little dogs are the best. I mean, I'm kind of obviously biased. I think all dogs are great. I think all pets are great. They're very grounding for us and they're very healing, right? Because when you have a pet, you experience, well, at least dogs. I feel like some people say cats are a little judgy, but a study out of Japan said that dogs do judge you. I was like, oh, my dog probably judges me. She's such a brat. But I don't know. I think that you experience unconditional love. My dog helped heal me. She helped me find my confidence. She helped me become more extroverted as well because everybody on the street wants to pet her, take a picture of her, take a picture with her, talk to her, meet her, smile at her. They'll walk by and say, cute dog. I'll say thank you. So she really helped me a lot in a time where I really needed her, which is exciting. Like, I'm forever grateful for her. Catherine, I got the entire birth chart report. I'm so excited for mine. Catherine, I know. I'm writing and typing away. I have Ellie, if VIPE, if you're here, I didn't see you in the chat, but I'm working on hers. Diana, the realtor, I'm working on hers. Catherine, I'm working on yours. I'm hoping to get one more out the door today, or actually, I take that back. Catherine, I'm hoping to get like a whole section of yours done. I would say I'm like a third-ish complete, maybe a little bit more, but I type as much as I can and as much as my brain will allow me to before I'm like, okay, I need to take a little break. My older dog absolutely judges me. Judah, that's funny. Well, they say, people said dogs don't judge us, but now apparently they do, but I don't know, right? How is this Mercury retrograde treating you since yours is in your chart? I wasn't sure. My personal belief is when you have retrograde natural when you have natal retro planets and then retrograde comes into transit, I actually think it's beneficial. So I haven't experienced any problems with Mercury retrograde. I've been mindful around my communication. Everything has been going well. Actually, this week alone, I've caught up with two of my really close friends for like a couple of hours phone conversation, which is very unlike all of us. My best friend and I don't talk that often. And my other friend, him and I, we haven't talked in so long, but he's been traveling. So we reconnected and yeah. I don't think retrogrades, my personal thought is retrogrades are actually a superpower, but depending on your perspective, I think that I have a book. It's not here with me; it's at home, but we can talk about it when I come back because the author made a very powerful point around retrogrades, and it's just that the way that you style your energy with a retrograde planet is a little bit different than it's kind of a backwards energy. So say, for example, someone with Mercury retrograde in their chart, as an example, Mercury, the planet of communication, the planet of speech, manifesting with your words, writing, all this. people with natural Mercury retrograde, rather than just like being able to really speak really clearly and communicate really fast and articulate and all those things, likely they prefer to write everything out. They prefer to write it all out because they can edit and combine their thoughts more clearly and logically when they're writing versus perhaps when they're speaking. So yeah, it's just kind of, it's just different, right? It's just the way that it is. Yours is a retro. I feel like it was a nice break from the intense Leo energy you've been feeling. Yeah, I mean, allow yourself the break. Bex in progress. I'll get my birth chart in a few weeks. Bex, I would suggest that because you have intercepted and duplicated signs in your chart. So do I. And you use your energy very differently than somebody who has houses that go nicely around the chart. Whatever areas is in your chart is kind of where you step into your core identity. Taurus, you tap into your gifts and talents, your resources. Gemini, you use your words to start to communicate. Aries, you start to build your Cancer, you start to build your foundation in your home. Leo, you start to express yourself creatively. Tap into your pleasures of life. Virgo, you get into your work routines, your daily habits. Libra, you start to build your relationships. Scorpio, you start to go deeper into the relationships, shared resources. Sagittarius, you start to expand your life velocity. Capricorn, you step into your social image, your career, all those things. Aquarius, you use that energy to start to invent and help the collective. Pisces, you kind of bring it all into completion, fulfilling your dreams. I just channeled that whole thing really well, didn't I? And so when you have a nice flow and you don't have duplicated or intercepted signs, that's how your life works. Find out where Aries is in your chart. Start tapping into that energy. I don't care what planet you are or what sun sign, moon sign, whatever you are. Find where Aries is in your chart and figure out how to start building your core identity in that house. And then follow your chart around in a circle. That's one loop is your first energetic transcending frequency, right? And then do it again. Build yourself up again, and then again, and then again, right? But people that have duplicated and intercepted signs means that one of the houses is stuck in between. So like one sign is stuck in between two others. So it's not an even flow. It's a little tricky. And it's not necessarily super complicated. It's just that if you don't know it, your energy is going to feel a little discombobulated. I don't know. Is that a word? It's going to feel a little like how do I actually tap in? But once you figure it out, my friends, ooh, the world is yours. My Poochie visits me all the time. Her side eye was, excuse me, very bombastic. Yeah. My girl too. She's got something going on. She's a little sassy girl. Rajput, sign is Libra. Welcome to the chat. Ex-husband, mom, and mother-in-law Leo's. That negative trait of Leo is hitting me hard. Well, I would say just transcend out of that energy. Do your best to hold your light. Do your best to shield yourself when you're around them. And it's almost kind of like ignoring in a sense. Like if you can't change the trajectory of the conversation by trying to like interject and like flip it to a positive, then it's almost like you just like excuse yourself out of it. Like just sit in silence. And it's not necessarily the most fun, but at least you're protecting your peace. That's the best I've got today. Really trying to embrace the amazing benefits of empowering Leo is also. Yeah, Leo's super empowering. Botox Barbie, you did that, sis. Yeah, sometimes I start channeling on these lives and it just choo, choo, choo. One second, you guys. You know what time it is. We're not here begging for women in our lives, you guys. Sorry, Rajput, you got to go, my friend. Your man is a Sag Botox Barbie. Scorpio and Sag is definitely a crazy combo. Have I done the good, the bad, and the ugly Scorpio Sag? I might have. I'm doing a series on my page. It's compatibility, the good, the bad, and the ugly of each of the combinations of signs. So yeah, in the lower vibration, it could be a hot mess. But if both of you are living in your highest vibrations, Scorpio is very magnetic, powerful, intense, and Sagittarius is expansive, life philosophy, big energy, and you guys could actually pop off power couple together, assuming you've both done your healing work or are working on your personal growth and development. So powerful, crazy in the lower combinations. Yeah, probably not the best idea. In the highest vibrations, definitely very powerful energy. Catherine says to Allie, when Leo acts like that, ignore them. Don't give them negative attention. Catherine says it from her Leo heart. Right, Catherine? Right, my friend. Trying to get him to work on his Yeah. Um, I don't know if I did that combination. You did a reading with him yesterday. Oh, very interesting. By reading, do you mean tarot? What do you mean? Energy reading? What kind of reading? Astrology reading? Miss Fab is in the chat. Okay, you guys, we've weighed so well. It's 9:40 already. As a Leo, I know I need to be ignored when I'm not being my best. I'll figure it out. Tarot and Oracle. Oh, nice. Botox Barbie. Very cool. Yeah, Leo, there's a subtle energy in Leo. I find it quite interesting because, and I have a friend, one of my friends' partner is a Leo. And on one hand, there's this very subtle, stoic underlying confidence. And then on the other hand, it becomes a little bit like stubborn, border ego. And it's very subtle moments, which is why it's important for us to like really know our energy. Virgo Pisces, I love that. I don't know if I've done Virgo Pisces, but that's great because they're opposite signs, right? So you bring in, it's like my sister and I, and like almost all my best girlfriends are Virgo or have Virgo in their chart somewhere. You bring in the big dreams, the head in the clouds energy, and your partner, your husband brings in like, we're going to bring it down to earth, maybe sometimes a little bit too realistic, which could be a little bit annoying for you, but if you guys were really working in a way that you had the dream, Allie, and he had the plan, ooh, you could pop off. I beg my sister all the time, every day. I'm like, come work in my business. And she's like, I don't have time. I'm like, okay, like when you have more time, like you will be my business partner because she gets it done. Not to say I don't, but like I have so many dreams and ideas. I would be like, okay, this is the dream idea. You like go execute the back end. Botox Barbie, thank you. You know why? I will say this is what I look like in real life because this is natural lighting. And by the way, I haven't even like gotten ready for the day yet. This is just like, I woke up like this. Maybe I should back up a little. I woke up like this. The lighting in this room is popping. I have no lights on. It's just the sun coming in. It's actually very gloomy and rainy, so it's perfect and perfect lighting. Neural Clarity back in the house. Welcome back. Your OGs, my OGs, I'd appreciate some loving energy. It's a hard and scary time right now. Sending you the best energy, Catherine. You got this, my friend. Stay focused on your heart's desires. Thank you for the rose, Botox Barbie. Yeah, they're like, my eyes change colors. So like, depending on what I'm wearing, sometimes they're like more icy blue. Sometimes they're more like bright blue, turquoisey blue. But yeah, they kind of shift. But of course, like I think everybody's eyes shift. Like some eyes pop with certain colors, right? That's like color analysis and the color theory and all the things that the girlies are doing on TikTok, the fashion girlies. He gets too OCD and I get too dreamy. Oh yeah, Virgo big time. I have so much Virgo. I have a lot of 6th house placement. So I'm like, okay, this organized, cleaned. Now I can work. You know, I do get those tendencies, so I understand. My sister, she gets like wild. So yours change from blue to green. Yeah, I think everybody's eyes change a little bit. When I was little, they called me cat eyes. I have this like really dark ring around my eyes, so that's what they would tease me about, my cat eyes. All right, you guys, we have about 10 minutes before we get on the energy wave. Yours changes shades of eyes. The dark ring, yeah, dark ring is kind of cool. I like it. I mean, when I trust you, it goes away. Interesting. Yeah, sending lots of high vibrational energy, Catherine. By the way, really quickly, for those of you that are in the Cosmic Collective, my goal today, one of my goals amongst many, one of them is to film the 2nd spiritual lesson. So August spiritual lesson. My hope is that it is filmed and uploaded into the collective today, this evening sometime. And for those of you that are in the Manifesting Club, I sent an email reminder this morning, save the dates on the Manifesting Club. And for those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, the Cosmic Collective is a spiritual community where I post monthly spiritual lessons. We do a monthly spiritual chat. And you guys, instead of doing the monthly channeled message for the collective, what I'm going to do is a monthly group energy healing. I think that's going to be way more beneficial than a channeled message. So if you are interested in joining the Cosmic Collective, all the information, click the link in my bio. There's information about it in there. And for those of you that want to get in on the Manifesting Club, doors are open until next Monday and then they close. Last day before your B-Day vacay, manifesting the confidence and strength to get through my tasks today. Go on, girl. We'll get on the energetic wave, Victoria, and you will get it all done. Trust, I know the feeling. I'm kind of like, I'm not rushing because I don't like to rush because then get kind of frazzled, but I am diligently focused. And I'm putting on the lo-fi music as soon as I get off of this live, and I'm going to town on Catherine's report, and I'm going to town on filming. Thank you, Botox Barbie Superpowers. I love that. That was fun. And I'm going to town on filming the Cosmic Collective spiritual lesson. And then for those of you that are in the Cosmic Collective, the spiritual chat is the 20-something, not this coming Friday, not the next Friday, but the Friday after. And we'll do a group healing too. And a group healing session, I think, is going to be really powerful. And it won't be individual, it will be group. So we'll focus on different topics each time. But I think that will really help you guys more so than the channel message. Pippi, thank you. Thank you for telling me. You're so smart. Come here. Let's get her. I'm going to show you guys my little doggy. And then in a few minutes, we'll go into the energetic wave. Make sure if you want into the Manifesting Club to join. We are manifesting August 14th at 8 p.m. and August 16th at 10 a.m. You have to be live on Zoom. Yeah, that's super cool. The collective, I'm going to drop the information into the collective courses, Catherine. So the day I don't have an answer to yet. I just actually thought of this last night, and I was like, I think it's a better way to go. Specifically because to channel a message for just the handful of people that we have in the collective right now would be a little bit like, I don't know, it's almost more individual. So yeah, I think the energy healing, actually, let me pull up a calendar really quickly because I'm inside the collective now. Were you guys able to like access it and you're doing well inside the collective? For those of you that are in there, is it moving and grooving for you? I haven't checked the community board since I've flown here, but I will check it today to see what's going on. So the Cosmic Collective spiritual chat, which is the Q&A part, is the 23rd of August. So maybe we'll do the energy healing like the 26th or something. Or maybe the 21st. Yes, Botox Barbie. Yes, I will put it in today. And then I'm going to send you guys notices tonight when the spiritual lesson is posted, and then I'll include the dates as well so you guys have them to mark on your calendar. Botox Barbie, yes, the Manifesting Club is a group of high vibrational spiritual beings that meet online on Zoom live together, either on August 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or August 16th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come to one or both of the sessions. If you are live on the Zoom call, you can type in exactly what it is you desire, and we will send you energy. All of us that are on the call to you, and then the next person will get sent energy, so you will send energy to them. And it's a very powerful place to be. And yeah, it's $11 a month. It's a subscription. It's like joining a gym. If you want to cancel, you email me to say cancel if you hate it. But if you want to try for $11 a month, give it a shot. And if you hate it, you can just email me and say, I want out, cancel. I won't ask you any questions. I'll say, okay, you're canceled. Not you're canceled, but your subscription is canceled. You won't get charged. Haley's in the chat. Good morning. Samantha, good morning. Allie says, by the way, I just want to say the last time we manifested for me was my health. They have me on an elimination diet right now, and I haven't felt this good in years. The amount of swollenness that I have had all over. swollenness. I was like, swollenness. Yeah, it's, I'm happy for you too. Okay, Botox Barbie, that's great. I'm excited to see you inside. It's a powerful place. Now, recognizing, you guys, that sometimes manifestations do take more energy than others, not actually, but it has to do with your body, your resistance, your beliefs. So some people can manifest very quickly. It's not good or bad. It just is what it is. And it really just depends on the emotional attachment and the beliefs around a specific thing. So if you're manifesting something and it seems like it's being a tricky thing to do for you, then focus on what you need to release in your body, in your mind, in your thoughts, what you consume, in your environment, so you can release resistance to allow things to you. Okay? You're canceled. Yeah. I didn't mean you're canceled. I meant your subscription. It sounds so harsh. So then you're canceled. No, of course not. And by the way, if you ever have to leave the club and I don't ask why, it's none of my business. I trust that you're making the right decision for yourself. You're allowed back in. So if you do have to leave for whatever reason and months later you want to join again, then by all means, please come back. Allie, that is so amazing. I love that. Your functional holistic doctor just started saying, put me on it since I had so many symptoms. Amazing. I trust that your optimal health is on its way to you. I'm going to go grab my little dog so you guys can see, and then we're going to get on the energetic wave. Hippie, my friends want to see how cute you are. Oh, you look a little messy though. Come here. Oh, little girl. This is Pippi. Yeah, good girl. And she's rocking her little pigtails for New York City. She's a whole vibe. Yeah, are you tired? I'm sorry. Aw, I love her too. Okay, I'm gonna push back. Good girl. All right, little darling. Here you go. Let's get on the energetic wave together, shall we? She's so cute. Yeah, I love her. Her hair clips, her braided pigtails, you know, she's a whole vibe. You guys are so sweet. Good morning, Sheila. All right, guys, are you ready to get on the energetic wave? I know we're a little bit early, but that's okay. We can get on the wave, and then we can talk about how we're on the wave. And then I'll let you go for the day so you can live your best life ever. Tomorrow, come back, please. If you're new here, click the follow button down there somewhere. I'm finishing the rest of the story, and if you listen to the first part of the story, you're going to be like, for the second part of this, or the third part of the story. So let's do the dang thing. All right. Let's close our eyes. If you're new here, all you have to do is follow along after me. I'm going to guide you through this entire energetic wave. Sheila, thank you. We are in a hotel in New York City. I'm getting a lot of compliments on my hotel room, but I will take it. Thank you. Botox Barbie, that's sweet. Yeah, she is a sweet cuddle girl. She loves snuggling. She's like, all right, let's close our eyes. Breathe in, belly nice and full, and then side out of your mouth. Breathing in and letting it go. One more deep breath in. Releasing all the conversation we just had. Join the Manifesting Club if you're interested. And repeat out loud after me, if you can, thinking of your manifested reality coming to life. I am strong. I can do this. Show me your teepers, smile big. Pippi's always showing me her teepers. You're happy that you're manifesting your best reality. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. I am strong. I can do this. Smile big, show me your teepers. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. Breathing in from your root chakra, pulling your energy up to your crown at the top of your head, expanding your visualization out to the universe. And on the exhale, bringing the energy, the thought, and the idea down the chakra system, cementing it into your root. Bringing it quite literally from the spiritual world down to the physical reality. One more time, breathing in, expanding it at your crown, pushing it out. Try your hardest to push it out as big as you can make it. And on the exhale, breathing the energy down the chakra system, cementing it into your root. I am strong. I can do this. Smile big and show me your teepers. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. All right, my friends, you are on the energetic wave. I hope that you are surfing. Remember that if you fall off the wave at any point in the day, tap into what we just did. Close your eyes, breathe, focus on your visualization, and bring it back into your reality. Get back on the wave. How are we feeling? Are we on the wave? Are we surfing? What's going on, my friends? How is life? Have a great day, Botox Barbie. I hope to see you inside the Manifesting Club. No obligations. Oh, I missed this. Yeah, Ellie, we missed you, so I'm glad you're back. Have a great day, Bax. I can't wait for you to read your report. Let me know if you have anything, any questions, comments. Please, I would love to hear from you. Woohoo, Mallory says. Haley says, feeling amazing. Go, Haley. Mallory has stars in her eyes. Go on, my friends. Thank you for the like, Sheila. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Have a great day, Samantha. You guys, for those in the Manifesting Club, check your email. The dates are in there. Zoom details will be sent next week before the sessions. Signing up right now, Botox Barbie. Thanks. Samantha says, thanks to me. You're welcome. Bye. Have a great day. Victoria surfing, grounding. Victoria, get your work done. Have an awesome birthday. Victoria, when is your birthday? I think you've told us before, but I cannot remember. And you're going to a concert. Charlie somebody. Have a beautiful day, Mallory. Just gonna doggy pedal for a while until I feel my feet are sturdy. Okay, Catherine, that's good enough. Take the energy and doggy paddle away. Actually, don't even doggy paddle. Hang on to the surfboard and just let the waves take you. Less work, right? Less work. Friday, Victoria. Have an amazing birthday. Especially, well, I hope I see you on Friday, but if I don't, I'm going to say happy birthday in advance. Use your powerful energy to create a new reality for yourself this year. It's going to be awesome. Concert is in October. Oh, okay, but it was a birthday present. Got it. Catherine, yes, just hang on, my love. Mallory says, you're quite literally, Haley says, helping me manifest a reality away from my toxic ex. Lots of thanks to you. Haley, that makes me happy. I'm glad that you have remove yourself and release that energy from your life. The more that you do that, the more powerful you become and the more you can create your best reality. Going with the flow, no fighting, just letting it go. Sending you lots of love, Catherine. Thinking of you, my friend. You're welcome, Victoria. All right, you guys, we're going to end a couple minutes early. I have little nieces that want to give me a fashion show with their school clothes that they got yesterday, so I can't wait to see them on FaceTime in a couple of minutes. And I appreciate the energy being sent back to me. I'm alive in New York City, and I'm excited to get my work done today so I can go play a little in the city the next couple of days. But I will be here Thursday and Friday with you guys. I think anyway, that's the plan, is to be here tomorrow and Friday as well with you. So if not, check my story. If I'm MIA, I'll let you know in my stories. But my plan is to be live again Thursday and Friday. All right, guys, have a great day. Ride the wave. Bye.